So this week we're going to talk about book covers. One of the things that I find that happens with authors is that being creative, we tend to want to do our own book covers. We know the story or we understand the content, and we really want to make sure that it conveys on the cover. We're emotionally invested in that book, and therefore we're emotionally invested in that cover. The problem is when you're trying to attract people that don't know you already as an author and don't know your content, you're going to want to look at what appeals to your audience, your potential ideal reader. So, one of the ways that we can do that is by looking on Amazon and all the other major book retailers and Goodreads and all these different places, and in the genre where your book belongs, look at the bestsellers. Make note, take screenshots of all the bestsellers that appeal to you. And then go through and look at the ones that aren't selling very well. They don't have many purchases or very few reviews, or they have a lot of negative reviews, and it turns out that the people were misled by the cover or whatever. Looking at the reviews and just reading a few will give you an idea of why they're so poorly rated. But purchasing the service of having a cover designed for you doesn't have to be very expensive. And when you're shopping around for someone that's going to do the the cover for you, look at their reviews, look at their previous book covers, and see if it's within a similar genre. If you write fantasy, you might not want someone who's used to doing how-to books. If you do how-to books, you might not want somebody who's used to doing fiction. Um, and you're going to give them examples of what you like on the bestsellers list, what you don't like, and what's not selling. And also, if you already have a cover, whether you've done it or somebody else has done it, you provide that cover to them as well and say, this is what I currently have, and these are the examples of what I'm looking something more like having. And let them do the designing. You're the writer, you write. You let the designers do the designing, right? Then, when you get back your cover, and you shouldn't have to do too many revisions because you've given them a ton of information to work with. When you get back that cover, you compare it to the one you have, and if you already have a fan base, this is phenomenal because you can post it wherever your fan base is at, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, and you can show the two covers and say, okay, these are two covers for my book. What do you like, A or B? And let them vote. If they are your ideal readers, the one they pick is going to make the most sense for them. If they go to a bookstore or online bookstore, they see that kind of cover and they want to pick it up and they want to at least check it out. So that's basics on cover. Any questions, you just let me know.